Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, hey girl, hey, I'm Sharon. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today, y'all, we are going to be doing this crochet install. Okay, no leave out, of course. But look at these ends. It's giving finger coil, and I ain't finger coil nothing. Let's get into it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced.
Hey y'all, so today's hair was sent over from YWIGS. They sent me over 5 packs of their water curly human crochet hair, and I got it in 16 inches. And I say pack, but it's also a bundle because each bundle comes in a pack. In case there was any confusion, the pack is the bundle, okay? So I have 5 packs / bundles. And you know I love to come and show you what the hair looks like fresh out the pack. And it is absolutely gorgeous, stunning. Get into the ends. It's the best part of the hair. I'm absolutely obsessed. And y'all already know, but in case you did not, this is reusable human feather crochet hair. So you can put it in, take it out, and reuse it. But let's get on to prep. So this is my braid pattern for this install. This is similar to the braid pattern that I did when I did the kinky straight install, but I'm going to go in with the sulfur 8 and the wild growth oil. First, I'm going to take the sulfur 8 and grease my scalp. And then once I do that, I'm going to go on top with the wild growth oil. I always do this. I don't always show y'all, but I always do this. I thought it would be fun to add it in this time because it is a part of prep. Like I say, I don't always show y'all prep, but this is a part of prep. I'm gonna have this in for a couple of weeks. So I'm like, I want to make sure that I take care of my scalp. Now listen, sisters, it was my plan to only use 3 packs, and that's what I was saying right here, but we're gonna get to that later. So another part of prep is putting the hair out. I literally just take the hair like that's in that bundle that I'm gonna be using, and I just put it everywhere. I lay all of the pieces anywhere I could put them, and that makes it easy to grab and go. Okay, so let's get into install. So for this install, I'm gonna single loop. I'm putting the crochet needle through, and then I'm putting the thread on the hook, closing it, pulling it through, and I'm only single looping, pulling it through, pulling it taut. That's it. I am usually a double loop girl, but for this, I was like, I'm going to try to single loop it because the girls were saying the way you get it out is by taking the entire braid out. Because I was like, how are you supposed to get this out? It's impossible to pull this thread. But the girl said you take the whole braid out, and I'm a curious cat. So I was like, I want to see for myself. So that's what I'm doing. So by this point, I knew I was in trouble because the whole back of my head is basically done, but I have to do the front, and I am on my 3rd pack. So I was just kind of like, oops. I kind of messed up, but what am I supposed to do? I have to keep going. I'm probably going to end up having to use 4 packs, but it is what it is. Okay, so like I told y'all, I'm single looping this time. So I'm putting the crochet needle through the braid, putting the piece of thread on the hook, closing it, pulling it through the braid, taking the thread off the hook, grabbing the thread, making sure to kind of like even it out. So that way when I pull the hair through the thread and then pull it taut, everything is still lined up. So I'm just going to continue to crochet the hair in all throughout, only pulling it through 1 time. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I can't salvage this hair and get this hair out, I'm gonna fight y'all, okay? All you girls that's like, you only need to do it 1 time and bop, bop, bop. All you gotta do is just take the braid out and bop, bop, bop. If I can't get this hair out and I have to cut it, I'm gonna find every single last one of y'all and fight y'all. Okay, y'all know I'm from Newark. Please. I'm just kidding, obviously. But real quick, I just wanted to tell y'all how much I just love me a no leave out crochet install. Y'all know this if you've been watching me for any amount of time. Like, I'm obsessed. The freedom that I feel with styles like this, I cannot say enough. Like, I literally just get up, shake my hair out, and then style my edges. And when I'm going to the gym, I literally just throw it up into a ponytail, put a headband on, and then I'm working out. Like, I just love being able to get up and go. And the whole 3-pack thing is officially shot because this is the 4th pack. This is the 4th pack, and I had to take the hair down because I'm like, I don't even know how I got here. Look at how much hair this is. Like, I don't know why I do this or how I even do this, because I feel like I start off great and then somewhere I just start going crazy crocheting the hair in. Like, it's insane, but I'm like, I have to use it. Like, I have to. I can't just leave it like this. I have to use the 4th pack. I feel like such a failure, but so y'all know I'm doing the no leave out method, right? So these 4 braids at the top is basically going to be my part. So I'm crocheting the hair onto the bottom 2 braids, and then I'm gonna crochet the hair through the top 2 braids. You get me? You following me? Okay, so also I'm gonna take a piece of hair and crochet it kind of like at the back of the 4 braids, so that way I kind of like close that out. If you see, I'm doing it right here, just so it kind of like closes it, almost like I'm using it as like a closure piece. So then I'm literally just going to crochet all of the hair onto the base braid on the other side as well. And I will say for this time, I did the braids, like the base braids, skinny, and I would not do that again. I realized that for the part to look as natural as possible and as tea as possible and as unclockable as possible, you need to have like a little bit of thicker braids and have like braids where a little bit of your roots are going to show, because that's how it looks more natural. But this is all of the hair installed. Now we're going to go into the no leave out. So I feel like it's a couple of ways you could do this. For me, I go in at the top of the braid and I already have like a piece of hair separated, and then I put it onto the needle, close it, and then pull it through, and that works best for me. You can also, which I'm going to show you, go under and stick the needle under and go at the top of the braid, put the hair on the needle, close it, and then pull it downward like that. That works too, but I like the going through the root of the braid better. It just, like I said, for me, it works best. Now for this, I didn't have much root, but she still is cute. And this is all the hair. Did I need all this hair? No. Am I glad I have it? Yes, I am. Is it gorgeous? Yes, it is. So let's move on to styling. Now I'm going to use water, of course, and then the Bonita Bubble Balm. I'm going to soak the hair down with the water, and then we're going to brush it out and then add a little bit of the Bonita Bubble Balm to the hair and then rebrush it through. But get into these curls. It is absolutely gorge. Okay, the ends really steal the show. Now let's just vibe out to some tunes and get into these curls.
Then dip me underway. You can feel my mind for flow. Hold me till I scream for every, and wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
Okay, sisters, this is the finished look. I did go in and chip chap snip snap just a little bit off camera just to kind of like frame the face. Now what I will say is I don't love that, like, obviously you see how beautiful and gorgeous the ends are, right? However, when you cut the ends off, like you see, I feel like it's a little straight at the ends, and I don't love that for me, especially like this part is fine, like it kind of blends into the hair, who cares? But this part is like, I hate that for me. Like it's kind of straight at the ends, and I don't really love that. So that's like my only complaint. But isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? No, but like, isn't she beautiful and gorgeous? I love these ends. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if the ends was gonna look coiled like that, like, cause you know, I showed you how the hair looked fresh out the pack, right? So I wasn't sure, like, once I went in to kind of like soak it down and define it like how I like to do, because I like when it takes on its natural curl pattern. So I wasn't sure if the ends were gonna maintain that kind of like finger coil look once it was soaked down and brushed out. But she did. She did. I'm not gonna lie, like the ends of this hair is the best part of the hair. Like it looks like you spent mad time going in finger coiling your ends and you really did not. Like I love that. I feel so grown. Like this looks like and feels like my grown lady hair, which is why I have on my grown lady dress. I mean, you can't really see the dress, but it's my grown lady dress and I just feel so grown and sexy. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Today it is 60 degrees and you know I've been down bad. I cannot wait to get out into the streets. So I'm gonna go. I will leave all the links to the hair and the company in the description box for you to check it out if you are interested. Once again, thanks so much to YWIGS for sending me over this hair and collaborating with your girl on today's video. I truly appreciate it. Do not forget to let me know what you think down in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I feel like at this point, do I have to tell you that? You should know that. You like something, you say something. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, your weekend, whatever it may be. Peace and blessings. Bye.